Hello everyone, this is Ben with Erica Garden. Today is the 5th of November 2020. Today I want to make a video on a vegetable that is called collard green. Collard green is a vegetable that is very popular in the southern part of America. I'm in the southern part of America. It's something that is common when you go to restaurants, especially when you go to soul food restaurants. It is one of the vegetables that they serve. Collard green does well in the cold, and now this is we're in fall already, and we'll soon be entering winter. So collard green grows well, does well in the cold, and it is sweeter in the winter time, especially when it experiences a frost. The vegetable, the leaf, is very sweet. Collard green is in the family of cabbage, broccoli, kale, and sprouts. If you look at it now, collard green, the difference between collard green and cabbage is that collard green, it is the leaf, this very leaf that you consume. But with cabbage, in the middle here, it produces leaves in form of balls. But this does not produce any ball. You can see it. See, there is no ball right here. Look at it. There is no ball in the middle here. No ball. So it is the leaf. And the leaf grows big. Bigger than this. This is still small. So, but today, I bought this set of collard green going towards late summer. I went to Home Depot and I bought it in this container, 6 of them. And if you look at, there is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. There's 6 of them right here. And I planted them in this small size container first. And then today I want to transplant them from a small container to a 5-gallon container. Now this variety is called Georgia collards, and it grows up to 3 feet, and this is just about 1 foot and some inches, but it grows up to 3 feet tall with big leaves. But I'm growing these collard greens in container because in container you can control the growth. It does well in container just as it does well in the ground. Growing in container, one of the reasons to grow in container is if you don't have enough space, enough land, or you don't want to grow your plant or your vegetable in the ground, so you can grow it in the container. And also you can control the growth. It depends on what kind of plant or fruit trees you are growing in the container. If you grow something like figs, then you can control the growth because fig grows very well. The roots grows longer, goes deep. But because you want to control the growth, then you plant it in container. This is a 5-gallon container. So today, I've transplanted this already, but I want to show you another one that I'm going to transplant right now. Is this one right here. You can see it. Now, look at it. Now I've worked at the bottom of it already. I've loosened the bottom of this. So when I put it in the new container, the roots can grow easily. Look at that. You see? And this is the new container that I'm going to transplant it into. Now you can see the container. So I'm going to leave it in here all through winter into the spring. And the reason why I'm transplanting into a 5-gallon container is to allow the roots to grow very well, and that will help the plant to grow big also. Now I have a mixture here that I'm going to fill it up, because already I filled it already with the soil mixture that I have. I have a potting soil, I have a peat moss, and I have a perlite to help the drainage. Now let me show you. Now this is peat moss. Now this is the peat moss that I mixed this mixture with. And here also is the perlite that I'm using. Miracle Grow perlite and Miracle Grow peat moss. And then after I finish filling it up, I'm going to give it slow release fertilizer. You can see the number 12 for nitrogen, 6 for phosphorus, and 10 for potassium. With this number, it will help the plant to grow very well, because this plant does not need phosphorus very much. So all we want is the leaf. So what you need is a slow release that has a high number of nitrogen. So just like this one, I've given it slow release fertilizer already. But okay, now let me fill this one up. Okay, let's do this. Okay, so that will help it. So the perlite will help the drainage, so that you don't want the container to be too wet or to retain water, because already there is a hole at the bottom of the container. I made some holes there so that whenever I give it water, it will drain out easily. It will not retain water. Okay, let's see. So now I'm shaking it so that there won't be no hair in the container. Okay, let me add more. Okay. Also, I have slow release. Fertilizer that I'm going to mix with water and then feed this collard green with it. This is it. So I have 4 more to transplant to a bigger container. But I want to thank you for watching this video. Please like this video, and if you have not subscribed to my channel, please subscribe. There are a lot of videos that will help you. You see, now this is the slow release fertilizer that I'm adding. Yeah, I know you might say, oh, but on the pack it says it's for roses, but that's not what I'm looking for. I'm not planting a rose, but I'm looking at the number here, 12 for nitrogen, which this color green needs to grow very well because it's not producing fruits, just as this is for roses to produce flowers and not fruit. So this is the slow release fertilizer. You see, I'm mixing it up, so every time it is watered or if it rains, it will help the slow release fertilizer to melt. Well, and this is it. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe to my channel. Thank you. Have a wonderful day.